Imagine residing in a place where history comes alive, where Hohokam farmers once cultivated the land and cavalry troops patrolled to protect the area in the 1800s. This often overlooked part of Tucson intertwines important historical sites with remarkable homes, blending iconic architecture with contemporary styles. From diverse bungalows to spacious ranch-style homes, the historic Tucson neighborhood of Old Fort Lowell offers a unique range of properties for everyone. Hey everyone, it's Kimberly, your go-to real estate professional in Tucson, Arizona, and today we're talking about the Old Fort Lowell neighborhood. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons to follow along with Tucson news and learn more about things to do and see and know about the city, my hometown. And when you or anyone you know is selling or purchasing a Tucson home, I would love to assist. All my contact information is in the description below each video on this channel. We have over 800 videos about Tucson and real estate on this channel, so explore the rest after this one. The boundaries of Old Fort Lowell are considered to be north of Glen and extend north and east until the Rito River and Pantano Wash. Since it's up against the Pantano Wash and Rito River, you know you have great access to the Chuck Huckleberry Loop, a paved biking and walking pathway that snakes all around Tucson, Arizona. Many people come to Tucson for our cycling culture, and this 137-mile pathway gives you amazing access to the city while getting exercise and saving gas. Old Fort Lowell provides a sense of community and homes that exemplify that wonderful Tucson charm. There are some really amazing ranch-style properties that were built in the 1950s and 60s and are even on the National Register of Historic Homes. Many of these buildings were made with brick construction, and if you followed me on other videos, you know that my dad is a general contractor and mason here, so I grew up with this style of home and I just love it. But some newer homes were built in the 80s and 90s and feature the Spanish and Pueblo revival style architecture. We are the old Pueblo after all. Homes in this area of town vary quite a bit in price, from the low 300s up to the high $1 million mark. There are some smaller bungalow homes all the way up to big, beautiful custom homes that are just spectacular. One of the coolest areas is the Hill Farm Historic Community, which features mature landscaping and a lake. There's also a neighborhood spa and pool, such a beautifully classic Tucson feel. Fort Lowell Park is one of Tucson's premier parks, with a swimming center, tennis courts, baseball diamonds, and ample space to enjoy nature in the middle of town. This is one of my favorite Tucson parks. I really love the huge mature trees and the peaceful duck pond here, but probably the best part of this park is the history. This was the site of a military outpost in 1873, housing the remains of Fort Lowell, which is where the name of the neighborhood also comes from. You can visit the ruins of the old hospital and officers' quarters, which are now the museum. Before the fort was established, the Hohokam chose this as a farming site, and some say you can still find shards of pottery from the past settlement. Fort Lowell Park is right off of the Chuck Huckleberry Loop, so it's a wonderful place to stop and take a breather when you're on your bike ride. Plus, this park is supposedly haunted, which is cool, I guess. The historic roots of Fort Lowell are deeply ingrained in Tucson's history. The San Pedro Chapel is another significant historical site in this neighborhood. It's a beautiful example of mission revival architecture and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The chapel is still used today for various community events and is a testament to the rich history of the Old Fort Lowell area. But if you've watched my videos, you know I love to talk about shopping and food. The Plaza Palomino Shopping Center in the neighborhood is loaded with eateries and shops, including a wine shop, a clothing store, and some great restaurants. We've actually tried them all. Trident Grill 2 is a great place to get a hot sandwich, relax, and watch the game in a laid-back atmosphere. Le Buzz is a Tucson classic breakfast and brunch spot with superb classic breakfast fare. Probably the most romantic spot in the Plaza Palomino, Vero Amore, is a popular Italian restaurant that is known for its authentic Neapolitan pizzas and classic Italian dishes. La Placita Cafe is a charming spot and local favorite known for its delicious Mexican cuisine. Families considering a move to Old Fort Lowell will be pleased to know that the area is served by some excellent schools. There are several highly rated public and private schools nearby, offering a range of educational options for children of all ages. Old Fort Lowell Lowell is conveniently located with easy access to major roads and public transportation options, making commuting to other parts of Tucson a breeze. Whether you prefer to drive, bike, or take public transit, the neighborhood offers multiple ways to get around efficiently. I hope you've learned a little bit about the Old Fort Lowell neighborhood in Tucson, Arizona. This really is a unique Tucson neighborhood full of historical architecture, a close-knit community feel, and easy access to walking and cycling paths, shopping, restaurants, the University of Arizona, and local businesses. If you or anyone you know is interested in selling or purchasing a home here in Tucson, I would love to help you out. All my contact information is in the description below each video on this channel. I have an extensive marketing package that I'm sure will knock your socks off if you're thinking of selling your home. I feature all of my listings on this channel along with hundreds of other videos about things to do, see, and know about this city, my hometown. So make sure you're exploring the rest of the channel after this video. Comment below with your favorite area of town. I'll probably make a video on it if I haven't already. And please consider showing the channel some love by liking and subscribing on your way out the door. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next Tucson video or when we go to buy or sell a home together.